Hi everyone, welcome to Korean Express YouTube channel. Seollal is a time of fresh beginnings. When families come together, traditions are honored, and the new year begins with hope and respect. In this Seollal series, we have already talked about what Seollal is, when it's celebrated, and why it holds such an important place in Korean culture. But Seollal isn't only about its meaning, it's about the traditions that families continue to practice every year. From bowing to elders and honoring ancestors to wearing the traditional hanbok, these customs are what makes Seollal so special and meaningful. So, in this second part of our Seollal series, we are going to explore the key Seollal traditions and customs that bring families together and mark the beginning of a new year in Korea. So, let's go. Here comes the first Korean tradition that is practiced during Seollal, and it is really important to perform this during Seollal, and it is called Sebae. Sebae. So let's see what Sebae is. Sebae is one of the most important traditions of the Korean Lunar New Year, that is Seollal. It involves kneeling on the ground and bowing deeply to elders as a sign of respect, gratitude, and good wishes for the year ahead. In return, the elders they offer warm blessings, wishing good health, happiness, and success, and often give money known as sebae. Okay, so what is sebae? It is basically a tradition to kneel on the ground and bow to our elders to show respect and gratitude towards them and wish them a happy new year. And then in return, what elders do? They give the younger ones blessings and wish them a year full of health and success and fortune. And also, it is observed that the elders they give money to the younger members of the family, which is called sebae. Don is money, so sebae is kind of New Year money. Okay, so through sebae, core values such as respect for elders, family hierarchy, and strong family bonds are taught from a very young age. So this ritual, this tradition, it basically helps strengthen family bonds and to teach the younger generation in a family the value of respect for their elders. Alright, now let's move ahead and talk about another very important Korean tradition practiced during the Korean Lunar New Year, and that is Charye. Charye. So let's see what it's all about. Another important Seollal tradition is Charye, which is an ancestral ritual performed to honor and remember the deceased ancestors. So during this ceremony, families prepare a table with carefully arranged traditional foods and perform deep bows as a sign of respect and gratitude to their forebears, to their past generations. Okay, so this tradition is all about honoring our past generations to show respect towards them. And during this ceremony, during this tradition, a table full of the traditional Korean food items is prepared, is arranged in a particular way to show our gratitude, our respect to our ancestors. Charye is a very meaningful way of expressing thankfulness to past generations and strengthening the family's connection to its roots. So, if you have ever heard about another very important Korean festival, Chuseok, which is the Korean Harvest Festival, then I think you might be familiar with Charye, because Charye is also observed during Chuseok. This ancestral ritual is also performed during Chuseok, and it is very important ritual for celebrating Chuseok. If you don't know about Chuseok, what this festival is all about, then don't worry, I'll share the link of the playlist in which I included everything that you should know about Chuseok. So you can go in the description and have a look at Chuseok, what it's all about. So back to Seollal. Charye is another very important tradition that is being practiced during the Korean Lunar New Year. Now let's move ahead and talk about the third very important tradition or custom that is practiced during Seollal, and that is wearing the traditional Korean dress, Hanbok. So wearing Hanbok is also considered very important during this festival. Wearing Hanbok, the Korea's traditional clothing, is another meaningful Seollal custom. With its graceful designs and harmonious colors, Hanbok represents respect, elegance, and the spirit of tradition. Obviously, when you are celebrating a traditional festival, it becomes very important and meaningful at the same time to wear our traditional clothing. And as we are talking about the Korean Lunar New Year, so definitely it is very important to wear the Korean traditional dress, that is Hanbok. Although Hanbok is not worn in everyday life today, many people, they choose to wear it during Seollal, especially when performing Sebae and attending various family gatherings, because it is a way to honor the rich Korean heritage, the rich Korean culture, and therefore it is very important and at the same time a part of this festival to wear the traditional Korean clothing. Wearing Hanbok during Seollal is a meaningful experience, especially for children, helping them connect with their cultural roots and understand the importance of family values at the start of a new year. Of course, whenever there is a traditional festival, it is very important for the family to connect the younger generations to the culture, to let them know about their traditions, about their culture, about their festivals. And wearing Hanbok is therefore a very meaningful experience for children, as it helps them connect with their cultural roots, with their tradition. It highlights the importance of Korean heritage among the younger generations. And therefore, this traditional clothing, which is really beautiful and elegant, is being worn by most of the people during this festival. Alright, so in this video, we talked about the various traditions and customs that are practiced during Seollal. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Korean Express YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more such videos on Seollal. Thank you.